Have you ever gone outside your home or school and paid attention to the areas surrounding you? What does it look like? Are all the houses clean? Is it sunny or foggy? Is the grass green and are there plenty of trees surrounding you? Do you see kids running around your neighborhood or school? And are you able to refill your water bottles knowing the water is clean, uncontaminated? Now take a breath. Is it difficult to breathe or do you feel like you're breathing in fresh air? Now imagine living near a factory, waking up to fumes and the sound of traffic. Not being able to see the sun when you wake up in the morning. Instead, CO2 covers the skies, and by going to school or work, you risk getting major diseases. Now, no one wants to live in areas like these, but they do. Now, if you don't, then who does? 3 out of 5 African Americans live in communities like these, and instead of waking up to clean air, they wake up next to abandoned toxic waste sites with highly polluted air and high amounts of CO2. 3 out of 5 of the largest commercial hazardous waste spills are located in mostly African American or Latino American communities. African Americans are 79% more likely than whites to live in neighborhoods where industrial pollution causes the greatest amount of health risks. The people residing in areas within 2 miles of America's most hazardous waste facilities are by a majority of color. Now, what causes this? A term known as environmental racism. The targeting of the majority of minority communities by public or private boards. It's the racial discrimination of any enactment or policy that negatively affects low-income or racially selected communities. Keyword: minorities. In terms of environmental racism, the word minority is defined as a person from any racial groups in Africa, Hispanic or Latino race, Asian American, Native American, or Pacific Islanders. Each one of these minorities is affected from not only their adolescence but till adulthood. Their environment affects every aspect of their life. Living near toxic waste facilities and in low-income housing affects their food, their water, and their air quality. Homes, schools, and workplaces are all known to be unsafe because of the environmental hazards in the buildings around them. Children of color who live in poor areas are more likely to attend schools filled with asbestos, live in homes with peeling lead paint, and play in parks that are contaminated. These same kids are nearly 9 times more likely than economically advantaged children to be exposed to lead levels so high they can cause severe learning disabilities and neurological disorders. 96% of the African American children who live in inner cities have unsafe amounts of lead in their blood. Now, many have tried to find solutions and taken actions against this. It's known as environmental justice. The Environmental Protection Agency has defined environmental justice as the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, color, national origin, or income, with respect to the development, implementation, and enforcement of environmental laws and regulations and policies. Now, although many have taken an action against environmental racism through environmental justice, it is still impacting us today. So what can you do? You can plant a tree in low-income areas to improve air quality. You can spread awareness through internet or through your friends so that people can take an action to stop environmental racism. You can start a club at your school or make a petition to your congressman, to your president, in order to support improving low-income areas. You can make a difference. All it takes is one action, one word, or one signature in order to make a difference.